threatening me with these wild beasts to make me walk the very soul out of my body, when you hardly drag one foot before another. You haven't seen a single lion yet. You cruel beast, you don't care how tired I am, or what becomes of me. Always thinking of yourself. South, south, south. Always yourself. A man ought to think of his wife sometimes. Aren't you happy with me? Ought to be ashamed of yourself, but you're not. You glory in it. You glory in everything. In making me a slave and making yourself a laughing stock. It's not fair. You get me a name of being a shrew with your meat ways. Always told me said butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. Just because I look a big strong woman, because I'm good-headed, a bit hasty, and because you're always driving me to do the things I'm sorry for afterwards. People say, poor man, what a life his wife leads him. And you think I don't know? But I do. I do. I do! Then why don't you treat me properly, husband to me? You can turn to your duty and come back to your home and your friends and sacrifice to the gods as all respectable people do, instead of having us hunted out of house and home for being dirty, disreputable, blasphemy knavises. Don't you dare compare me to common people. My father owned his own public house, and sorrowful was the day for me when he first came drinking in our bar. I forgive a man being addicted to drink. It's only natural, I don't deny it, I could drop myself sometimes. What I can't stand is you're being addicted to Christianity. And what's worse again, you're being addicted to animals. How is any woman to keep her house clean when you bring in every stray cat, lost cur, and duck in the whole countryside? You took the bread out of my mouth to feed them. You know you did. Don't attempt to deny it. I won't bear it another moment. You used to sit and talk to these dumb brute beasts for hours when you hadn't word for me. While you're so fond of animals down of your own way, you could live with them here in the jungle. I'd enough of them, enough of you. I'm going back and going home. Serve you right you sent back to Rome and thrown to the lions. I wish them the joy of you. Are you going to get out of my way and let me go home? No? Then I make my way through the forest, and when I'm eaten by the wild beasts, you know what a wife you've lost.